the Comedy Barn. This is called the pre-show. We do this at the beginning, about an hour before the start of each show. We are about an hour out now, so we're going to start the pre-show, which is Comedy Barn starting at 12 a.m. If you would like to join our cult, yes, we have a cult. It's a great cult. It is hosted by Frosh Ron. He's a great example of a member. All you have to do is dress up exactly in this uniform.
Yes.
Once you dress in this uniform, you could join in up with us on stage.
And I am going to be part of the cult, because why not? We join in a cult.
Join the clan. Oh, we have another cult member. Welcome to the cult.
Yeah.
There's nothing on the
Welcome to our cult. Welcome to our cult.
My name's Joey.
I'm gonna pour myself some
Hey, Joey, welcome to the Comedy Barn, where we have everything funny and also less.
I'm gonna get real close to you.
Yeah, I have a whole clan of... Don't worry about my cult.
It's not a clan.
Guys, don't crowd him. Don't crowd him. He's new. Don't crowd him.
Kirk's
Back off.
cronies. We follow him around.
They're my bronies. Don't worry about it. So look,
Where's crony bronies?
What, we from My Little Pony now?
What happens is we'll have everybody sit in the chairs, and we'll just, like, please be quiet when you get in those chairs. I understand y'all want to talk. Just make sure it's evenly distributed. Frostron's coming back, so he's coming. He just lagged out.
Alright, that was an accident. Didn't mean to go.
Yeah, I noticed. I know. I called you bitch while you were gone. But like I said, so it was a joke. What we're gonna do, like I said, there's three of us. You three are gonna sit on the far right couch. You three are gonna sit on the far left couch. That top chair and the bottom chair are probably gonna be filled by people who come in late. There always is. Admins who come in late. That's just common. And as soon as that's filled up, we're gonna start the show, which is just gonna be a 10-minute Q&A, meaning I'll have them raise hands. I need one person to volunteer to look out for anyone who's causing trouble, and if you do, point at them immediately. No, okay. We'll do Banana Man. I know he's good judgment, and I know you are too, Frostron. And I don't know about you, buddy, because you sound like you're 12.
Can you like point at them and make a screeching sound?
So you point at them, you pull the trigger, you click on report, and then you vote kick.
No, but we like
Okay.
no chances. They get no
one tiny thing.
Yeah, like that guy.
Pulling on a
Yeah.
camera.
To the original Circle Comedy Barn, and we're all gonna. You guys are gonna help me keep everybody quiet, and then we're gonna start our office show. We're gonna do a show for the office show, and then we're also going to end. All my shows degrade women, so that's how it goes. Yeah. Anyway, that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna start on the office show, and then we're gonna go into scenes from Hats, and then we're gonna go into our final game of the night, which is called. I think that we could do not questions only. We could do questions only. Yeah, that one's good. We'll do questions only for the end of the night. All right, now hands in. All right, put your other arm in there so you have a fresh arm. There you go. All right, on three, we're all gonna say Hitler did nothing wrong. Ready?
Let's say
1, 2, 3.
Your
mom.
Great job. Great job.
He's
Okay,
also
guys.
cute, too.
Let's relax. I'll get a microphone and we'll start the entrance. Tonight, please make sure that all cameras are put away. We would appreciate it if you also refrain from bringing alcoholic beverage into the Comedy Barn, because we have kids here present, and we'd like to not advertise said things. Also, we do not appreciate anyone who tries to talk whenever the host and or admins are talking, so please be sure to be quiet and silence your face. On another note, we'd like to thank you so much for coming to the con. It means a lot to us, and the show is about to begin, so please sit back, relax, and enjoy tonight's version of the 4th of July Comedy Barn.
We need one more person so it's actually full. It's full.
How are we doing tonight, Comedy Barn?
Yoo-hoo.
Good to hear. Welcome to the world famous Comedy Barn. My name is Kirk, and these are all Kirks here behind me, as you can tell. Buddy Line, please take a seat in the top seat. Yep, they are all great people. So let's go ahead and start by welcoming you, the audience. How many of you guys are happy to be here? How many all want to kill yourselves on a daily basis and then just meh?
Yahoo!
It's about time we got some representation up in here. All right. Relatable. All right. Now, let's go ahead and start this off today by welcoming you to the world famous Comedy Bar. We already started off great intro over there on the back side of the stage. Thank you so much for listening. To whoever threw the bottle at the stage here earlier, we do not appreciate that, so please do not throw bottles, cameras, or your little daughter Brittany into the stage. We like to have completely clean of bodies and bottles, okay? Alright, so anyway, let's go ahead and start this off today with a great thing, which is pretty much meeting everybody. So if you are been here before, raise your... Now look to your left and say, it's nice to see you, neighbor.
It's nice to see
Nice
you,
to see you,
neighbor.
neighbor.
Now, if you have never been here before, raise your hand. And look to the person on your right and say, fuck you, I don't know what this is.
Fuck you, nobody.
Great! It's great to have you here at the Comedy Barn. So it looks like now that everyone knows each other, we can all send dick pics. Great. Alright, no, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. It's illegal in 3 states.
Hopefully
All right.
take the camera out.
Yeah, so guy over there was like, aw, damn it. That's the only reason why I came here. God, man. Sorry, man. I didn't mean to burst your bubble. But if you have never been here before and like to actually, please, we actually like to ask you guys to give the room a cheer. It really means a lot to us, our admins, and all it gives people who, our mission here at the Comedy Barn is to give you guys, people who are depressed and sad and hate life on a daily basis, a little bit of an escape, a little bit of time to be less depressed. More like, I don't want you to be like, damn, that was awesome. I want you guys to be like, oh, alright. So Burnham famously said that, and I like to continue that on. So let's go ahead and start this off here today. If you have any friends, you can invite them, because it looks like the room's not exactly at 40. And if you're trying to get onto the stage, I see someone up there. You see his hand like a little bit every now and again.
I see 2 people. There's 2 people.
That's great. We're going to load up my throne. Can one of you guys please open up my throne?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, hold up. They're getting me my throne.
Technically...
Yeah, it's my chair.
You're
Actually, no,
welcome.
it's Satan's.
Oh, yeah. Fine. Let me, if I got into the position, actually, yeah.
Pause.
Bow down to your lord! Thank you.
I love Satan. Alright, please lower Satan's chair. Thanks, Grandpa. Grandpa's our stagehand. Everybody give Grandpa a round of applause.
The name's Lisa.
Grandpa.
The name's Chair
He
is Lisa.
is the creator of the scariest fucking game in the game. The Haunting, yes. So let's go ahead and start this off today by doing a 15... Did you just jack off?
What?
Damn, that's quick. He comes real quick. Girls, don't go after him. Damn. All right, we're going to start it off a little bit today by asking you to please, we'd like to have you, if you can think of some questions, because we have a 10-minute Q&A, which is what, as you could tell, this is. The 10-minute Q&A. We have all of our admins here to help me answer your questions. And we will answer anything, because there's something I don't fucking know about, and I know that they know it. So we're going to definitely have some help here. So if you have any questions, raise your hand. We'll invite you to the end of the red carpet of terror and justice, and we'll let you say it. Izamat, you raised your hand first. I saw it. Come on down.
Come on down.
What do you got, man?
To ask a question, like, when did you first create this? Oh, hold on. I mean, how did you get the idea of making comedy, the Comedy Barn? Like, how did it pop up in your head or something?
Great question. The Comedy Barn is originated in a great town in East Tennessee by the name of Pigeon Forge. It's a little bit outside of Knoxville. In real life. Yeah, it's really close to me, about 2 hours, an hour away from me. So I go there every time, whenever I went down to Pigeon Forge, I went there with my grandmother, and I loved it so damn much. And I loved comedy. I love the idea that's clean, family fun. Just kidding, here it's not, but there it is. And, you know, here we talk about, like, death and other things, so, degrading women, you know, we do a lot. Anywho, we love women, love them, big league. But like I said, the reason why we built this and how it came to mind was that one day I was thinking to myself, like, hey, I want to laugh. So I kind of made a comedy room. It wasn't called the Comedy Barn, it was called Comedy. And on stage we had a moon, like a big black background and a moon, and a thing that said Comedy Night on it, made by Kirk1580. And that was my name before I switched it to Dad, because somebody by the name of, what the fuck was his name? I don't remember. He told me that my name didn't sound interesting, so I was like, damn, okay, you want me to be Dad? And I was like, and he's like, yeah, be Dad. I'm like, okay. Yeah. And so, like I said, that's why we built the room. To answer your question, does it answer it? Does it answer your question?
Oh, yes.
Great, round of applause for Izamat. That's because you don't have any.
Here, Kirk.
Alright, next question, raise your hand. Beautiful left Twix, you're new to the room. I might as well have you calm down. I saw your hand come up when you did not. Alright, go ahead, introduce yourself.
He's gonna talk to you in sign language.
Okay, beautiful left Twix, you need to, your mic settings, check it. Check your mic settings. I can't hear you. In this short break, we are going to... Oh, it's okay, buddy. Oh, what do you got, man? Question.
Oh, he left. Never mind.
Rip. Okay. I'm Left Twix, and so I wanted to know, one, can the questions be about legitimately anything?
What?
That is a good question.
Say again.
Yeah, so, like, can I ask you any question?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, it doesn't have to be about this, right?
It doesn't have to be about anything. It just, you could ask me why pickles are green. I don't fucking care.
Okay, so then I have this. What do you think about the Left Twix, Right Twix thing? You know Right Twix, right?
Yeah, I love Right Twix. Yeah, great group of people. I want to ask my admins this personally. Do y'all really see any difference at all? Just one answer, 1, 2, 3.
No.
No.
Nope.
No. I
don't
prefer
think
Snickers.
there's a difference. You prefer Snickers, you piece of shit. Why do you like nuts?
They're good.
Put the
All
nuts
right.
in your
Fair
mouth.
enough.
Put them in your mouth, too.
Round of applause for that question. Thank you for that question, Left Twix. I appreciate you. And the answer to that question is that we like both. Why is it a cult? Great fucking question. All right. So I'll tell you the story, how it came to be. I was just doing my Comedy Barn show. It wasn't this elaborate back in the day. It was more just circle and you get to talk to people. And what happened is that... I had a show where I was just talking. Nobody dressed like me at this point. And then someone, 123 Gamer, by the name of, that's his name, 123 Gamer, he came into the room one day, and he dressed exactly like me. I'm just
I
like,
remember that.
holy shit. Why the heck are you doing that? And the thing is, I was AFK when he did it, so I came back, and I'm like, why is there two of me? and then I go AFK again, and then I come back, and there's two people, and that's 707 and CGP. I think you joined in on that for a little while. No, it wasn't you. It was probably just 707. And 707 looked like that. I was like, holy crap. 707 stuck with me up here on the stage. He's been here a while, and he's been to every show, so round of applause for him. He's a great guy. Thank you. Same thing with CGB. Great guy. Either way, what really happened is that it kind of became a thing. And then the next night, we did a show, and we had about 6 people dressed like me. And I was like, fuck it. All right, let's go troll. What we did was we went to, this was around the time when Badlands was popular. Y'all remember that map?
Me.
I do.
Yeah. Yeah. And he was the black Kirk. Yeah, that's the difference. Oh god. There goes monetization. Alright. So like I said, after that, it really just became a thing, because I was like, fuck it, we can make this a cult. I don't care. It wasn't I didn't build it, so I always say it's a cult. If it was a clan, it would have been like, we're all a family, we all love each other. No, in reality, what it is that it's a cult. Just here for the memes.
When can we do another raid?
We could totally do a raid today, after this shit.
Yeah!
Woo! Yeah!
If we get a bunch of people
yeah,
dressed as Kirk, make it a
do
raid!
not, this is not a religion, because if it was a religion, then we would have to pay people taxes for that. So
Everyone dressed as Kirk and be in the raid with us.
I got
Where are
hit
we
by
going
Max
to raid?
Gaming. Nice throw. You were way up there, holy shit. Nice throw.
Everyone...
Alright, next question, raise your hand. We have one more question, one last question. Rojan, hold your hand up the whole time. You can come on in. What do you got, man?
Hello, just wanted to ask, do you think that in Smurf world there is red one?
I'm confused. What?
Get out.
One more time. Come on back. We just understand the question.
Wait, I'll just get back.
Wrong fedora!
Do you think that in the Smurf world there is red one?
Oh.
Red Smurfs?
I thought you said Ritalin.
They're skinless Smurf. He has no skin.
Smurfs are blue!
I think he's talking about like race, like with Smurfs, like race Smurfs.
Is there red ones?
I thought it
There's
said
no
red.
race
Smurfs from Mars.
in the Smurfs.
I think he's translating
the
black and
underwater
white to
ones?
Smurfs.
What about
red
the
and
underwater
blue.
ones?
No, those are
They're
snorks.
all blue!
Those are snorks. You're confused.
Snort.
He's saying, what if there was red ones? That's all he said.
Alright. Thank you so much for all your questions. Sorry to those of you who have missed your questions. It's just that we have a schedule to keep to, and we like to do that. We're already 5 minutes over schedule, so I'm already pissed off about that. What's up, 7%?
I found Anti-Kirk in the audience. He's over there. He's running the head.
Oh, you bastard. Where's your tie? Where's your purple hat? He's fine.
He's
We
orange
need to
justice.
kill him.
Alright, now we're going to restore the room to our talent show portion. If you have a talent, be ready for it. We're going to like
Come to me, your Lord. Come to me, your Lord and Savior Satan.
No, you have a scary beard.
Gather around if you have a talent. Come on down. Come on down.
I love Satan.
Shit, wrong one.
Wrong one. Girl.
Wrong one. Oh no, wrong one.
Oh god.
Kirk, man, come on.
What is going on?
Kirk has autism.
What are you doing? Oh, all around me are familiar faces, worn out places,
Excuse me.
worn out places.
It's
Wow.
Where's
Oh, what the hell is happening?
Can't handle it.
Banana Man? Judge, I call being a judge.
Every time you respawn, you lose a bit of your soul.
Who doesn't understand it, raise your hand. Okay, so ice cream trucks have that song that go with it that goes like ding 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 ding. Sound like that? I don't fucking know. And it sounds like church bells, so they went really fast. He had a heart attack.
No, he went to pass a stick, started a helicopter, and then
hell.
it ripped off and he died.
Hello.
Come down with me.
No, Satan! No! Hey! Hey! Help! Help!
Join me. That's take care of it.
Where's my mics?
Satan sent Kirk to the shadow room.
Oh no, he died.
I had to.
I didn't get to see finish. Alright, let's start.
My hair.
Welcome to the Comedy Barn. My name's Kirk. To those of you who've been around here for a while, this is the actual Comedy Barn. Yes, we do not normally have the communist signs up there.
Oh my god,
but,
look at Son Goku!
Someone decided to make a present for Kirk.
yeah, it's on the present.
Look at him in the ground! Look at him in the ground! Look!
That's his new super
You
serum.
look like a meatball.
That was my so I had to type that out.
I love you, meatball.
How do you do that? Hold on. Wait, how do we do that?
So we need a
do
this
you do
next
that?
story is one that's not really normal. We haven't said it yet, so I'm excited for it. I need one person, guy, who has a really terrible time every time they go through a quest.
Oh, I
Everybody
haven't
like
time
it.
doing anything, dude. Pick me.
Right. First one in the circle wins. Handsome Satan.
Ah, you bastard. Okay.
I don't even get through the I don't get even through anything.
Good.
Okay.
At least you don't get through with women either. That's good. Okay.
Damn, why do you have to be so brutally honest, man?
Okay, yeah.
Because I try, you know.
It's
just
jokes.
honesty is great. See, some say that it's best to tell one small white lie than to reveal a terrible truth. But I say fuck that. Alright, Satan. So what your job is you are in the middle of the quest of pirates. Pirates quest, right? Ching, ching, ching. Yeah. And we need, first one into the circle wins. Alright, Amp,
it's
you're
me.
it. Amp, you're it. Amp, you're it. Amp,
Alright.
you're it. Alright, Amp, you are going to be one of the weird swordsmen, that doesn't die. But what I want you guys to reenact is to act like you're trying to kill him.
Come on!
With
Come on! Weave and dodge! Weave and dodge! That's where I learned!
it's
Weave
Bob and
dodge.
Weave, you idiot!
Bob and weave! I'll give him one tap. Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Weave and dodge! Weave and dodge! What the fuck?
Weave and dodge!
Oh my gosh.
Alright, everybody put your teleport button in the circle.
E.
And on 3, teleport. Ready? 1, 2, 4. Oh, you all suck. You all lose. 1, 2, 6. Thrice. Oh, Banana Man!
Step!
You all stink. Okay.
Step!
Still fighting, man.
Satan, you're...
Will be tired before this! Come at me! Ready!
That's what she
You
said.
won't!
Sounds like a girl named Bertha would say that.
Fight me! Fight me! Stab!
Speaking of which, there's a story that I saw on YouTube that I want to share with you guys. Somebody was having pretty much the best bachelor party. He gets a planet, and the guy likes to make everything a joke. So what he did was he went on Craigslist looking for something funny, so he went into the casual encounters version of Craigslist, and he found this one ad. He wasn't looking for sexy, he was looking for crazy. So what he found was the perfect ad, and it was only 3 words.
Oh, I got in the middle.
Fuck me, daddy.
And it was called I'll Wrestle Ya.
Ow, what?
You said
He
3, I
gives
got in the
this
middle
lady a
first.
call, and it's legit. And the lady comes over for the bachelor party, and he comes a little. The girl comes a little earlier, and she is, no kidding you, 6'6", 350 pounds, and the biggest tits you've ever seen on a ape.
What?
All right. She's like, I was told you would have fried chicken here. And he's like, again, like the guy who invited her, like, yes, I certainly do. Come on in.
Welcome to the.
So she comes in, she eats her fried chicken. She has like all like extra barbecue sauce on her lip. And the guy, the actual bachelor celebrating his marriage, comes in and he's like, "Oh, I'm super excited to finally have this happen. You know, like I get to have a lap dance or whatever." And he goes in and he sits on a stool in the middle of the room. And the guy who bought the girl pretty much, came in and he's like, hey, I'm so ready for this. And he's like, yeah, me too. And then they open the door and it's a naked fat chick come out. And the only words the guy on the chair could say were, oh, fuck.
Like they had to face a shock.
I have
like
never seen a man hit the ground that hard in my entire life. That guy just went like, smack, you know? And the girl sits on top of him and like has her stomach fat all over his stomach and he couldn't breathe. And he was so small guy. And you know when a small guy gets angry, right? You know when he goes over the edge, right?
He turns into Small Hulk.
Yeah, he goes like way over the edge. He's like, that face.
That was their fault. No, I said.
Was he the angry
What's
Kevin
going
Hart?
Oh, he muted himself.
I gotta film Kirk.
Okay. So what happened is that he's like, hey, you know when the short guy gets angry, you can tell, like his face turns red and he looks like a fucking Martian. Like, yeah, we all know a short guy like that. And I kid you not, this like 150 pound, a 5'6" or 5'4", something like that sized man charged at this 350 pound, 6'6" fat woman. You already knew who was gonna win, but I liked his effort. He ran right at her and then just went like, dude, the smack from that was the loudest thing. I mean, I swear to God, Hiroshima was quieter. Alright? And he fell straight on his back and he said, that was a good one. You know, just like that, like Rick and Morty, like when Morty's, like, when Rick's like fucking drunk as fuck and he's just like,